Number 12. Her, 2013. Joaquin Phoenix stars in this futuristic rom-com as a lone writer who strikes an unlikely relationship with his AI virtual assistant named Samantha, voiced by Scarlett Johansson. The intelligent, Alexa-like operating system has the ability of learning from their interactions, and soon a romance blossoms between the pair, posing the question of whether technology can ever replace human relationships. Synopsis: set in Los Angeles, in the near future, Her follows Theodore Twombly, Joaquin Phoenix, a complex, soulful man who makes his living writing touching, personal letters for other people. Heartbroken after the end of a long relationship, he becomes intrigued with a new, advanced operating system, which promises to be an intuitive and unique entity in its own right. Upon initiating it, he is delighted to meet Samantha, a bright, female voice, Scarlett Johansson, who is insightful, sensitive, and surprisingly funny. As her needs and desires grow, in tandem with his own, their friendship deepens into an eventual love for each other. Number 13. IRobot, movie released in 2004. Based on the works of acclaimed science fiction writer Isaac Asimov, IRobot sees Will Smith starring in this neo-noir dystopian as a detective who hates robots and suspects a servant droid has gone rogue by killing its own owner. The movie is set in 2035, when human-like robots serve humans, and follows a full robot uprising against humans, breaking the 3 laws of robotics: that robots shall not harm a humans, shall obey any instruction given to it by a human, and that robots shall avoid actions or situations that could cause it to come to harm itself. Synopsis: in 2035, highly intelligent robots fill public service positions throughout the world, operating under 3 rules to keep humans safe. Despite his dark history with robotics, Detective Del Spooner, Will Smith, investigates the alleged suicide of U.S. robotics founder Alfred Lanning, James Cromwell, and believes that a human-like robot, Alan Tudyk, murdered him. With the help of a robot expert, Bridget Moynihan, Spooner discovers a conspiracy that may enslave the human race. Number 14. Chappie. This movie released in 2015. Directed by Neil Blomkamp, whose previous work includes sci-fi blockbusters District 9 and Elysium, Chappie is set in a future where robots have replaced the police force. One of these humanoid law enforcers, Chappie, ends up being captured and reprogrammed by a group of criminals, evolving to the next level of artificial intelligence and becoming fully sentient. The movie explores the topics of humanity and artificial intelligence in the midst of corruption and opposing interests. Synopsis: in the near future, a mechanized police force patrols the streets and deals with lawbreakers, but now, the people are fighting back. When one police droid is stolen and given new programming, he acquires the ability to feel and think for himself. While the robot, dubbed Chappie, Charlton Copley, puzzles out human behavior, the authorities begin to see him as a danger to mankind and order. They will stop at nothing to ensure that Chappie is the last of his kind.
Number 15. Resident Evil. The movie released in 2002. Artificial intelligence versus humans comes to a head in Resident Evil, a zombie apocalypse thriller, where a state-of-the-art AI system, the Red Queen, is tasked with containing a virus outbreak, which means also striking the only group survivors of the disaster. This heart-racing film is part horror, part sci-fi, but it's also a cautionary tale about AI taken to the extreme, i.e. when it becomes fully aware. Synopsis: when a deadly virus escapes within a secret underground facility called the Hive, a team of commandos are sent in to re-establish order and to retrieve the important lab work. However, they find that the virus has reanimated the corpses of all the lab personnel. Now, the commandos will find themselves in the fight of their lives to not only defeat the zombie horde, but to get back to the surface before the lab is sealed forever.